off. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm back on the roost today because down south is full of thunder and lightning. So, yeah, I don't want to have what happened to me a few days ago where I was going to go down to the Rhein only for an unexpected surprise of thunder and lightning on the train down. Anyways. The plan today is to go from Rhein, where I'm currently in, down to Windisch. Down to Windisch, and then from Windisch to the Portage and connect the Rhein to the Aare. Yeah, do Aare to full Rhein, which is the plan. So, in total, around about 40 kilometers. The Rhein definitely, but I'll see about doing the Aare, depends how busy it gets, because it is a Sunday, so we'll just have to see. So yeah. Just gone 9 AM, so we've got 9 hours before the rain is supposed to hit. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay. So, approaching the bumpy stretch right in Bremgarten. Now, I'm not sure how much filming I'm actually going to be able to get done today because it is a Sunday. And it is a very lovely day, so just prefacing that. Also, I'm hoping to be able to get 2 videos done because I am going to Wales in around about 10 days or 11 days. So if I've calculated it correctly, if I get 2 videos done today, I'll be able to upload something up until the 3rd of August. 3rd of August might be a bit tricky because that is the day that I fly back and I'm not sure if I'll have any material, but yeah, just thought I'd preface with that. So yeah, now that a little bit of admin is out of the way, let's focus on this bumpy stretch of water and have some fun. So, regarding my Wales trip in a few weeks, it's mainly going to be hiking and backpacking. I very much would love to bring the packraft because you do have the National Whitewater Centre on the Afon Tryweryn between Llyn and Llyn, but unfortunately in the UK you do need a waterways licence, and you know, when I lived in the UK it was easy because when I was pack rafting on the Kennet and Avon Canal and the Avon itself, that was manageable because I was a member of Paddle UK, or as it was known back then, the British Canoeing Union, I think it was, or Council. Yeah, British Canoeing Union, but now it's just called Paddle UK. And yeah, I was looking, and you know, if I wanted to pack raft Llyn, no can do because you need a license and restrictions that come with it and so on, and yeah. Coastal, never. I would never pack raft coastal just because tide, current, wind and all that stuff. I don't really want to risk it, so yeah, I'm mainly just going to be sitting tight, just hiking and backpacking around Parkynadlaethol Aare, so yeah, around Aare National Park and so on. So yeah, that is the plan. What the? Okay. That's a big eddy. What's causing that, I wonder? Oh boy, getting caught on that backwash, that was not fun. Not fun at all. I did not like that. Okay, so I just finished last night literally editing the video, and it's literally just repeated itself. I mean, the exact same spot with, I'm guessing, the exact same plane. Oh my days, that is very coincidental. So yeah, I don't remember if I put that in the video. I was literally running on fumes last night, but yeah, we'll see. I have to rewatch the video at some point, but yeah. Alrighty, so just took a 10-minute breather off the water. One, because I needed to lose some weight. Well, just had to take a quick 10-minute little breather on the shore because there was a nice little opportunity to quickly beach the boat and so on. And in doing so, I bumped into a local river ranger. So yeah, had a nice little chat with him, mainly about the river, about the scenery. It was a nature reserve, and it was yeah, really informative. And I also, there happens to just be, like, you know, a dry bag for clothing just hung up on a tree. It looked abandoned as there was a spider web built around it and so on, so it hadn't been collected in a while. But yeah, I just quickly volunteered to go grab it for him, just to so we could inspect it, have a look, just see if it belonged to someone, and it was completely empty. So yeah, one thing I would say is, if you are out in nature, if you can pack it out with you, if you can pack it in with you, you can pack it out with you. Leave no trace is something I very, very strongly believe in. No. Absolutely herring gulls, 100%. Get him also. Yeah. What are we thinking? So I'm just going to hang out here for a few minutes because there's a little wave train that I want to hit, but there is another kayaker on the water. I did not even see him until he literally swept up from behind me. But a very nice wooden boat. So I think those are rocks. Anyways, I think he's gone now, so I'm going to hit some rapids. And my line. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and hit this and then bounce across towards the river left. Is the plan. There's a wave there, wave, 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 hit the wave train, follow it in, job done. through this channel here. I've never been down this way before. Over these big slabs. Yeah. Not the cleanest line, but still fun. So just approaching motorway and fishing tackle shop with that same heron. I'm pretty sure that I followed last time. So yeah, a little bit choppy. And you can definitely see how this is a nature reserve. No, I missed it. Should have taken that. Should have taken that line instead. That'd have been more fun. Oh well. Live and learn. Those ducks. Yeah, they rocks over there. Ah, shoot, their animals on too. Not good. I really hope I do not disturb them. No, too late, shoot. Right. Okay. As long as I follow this channel. Well, I'm pretty sure that is the building that gives Mulligan its name. as that is definitely, looks like, yeah, Muli, yep, that is an old mill of some kind. There's a tiny little water wheel there. What it milled, I'm not sure. Grain maybe? Really do not know. Yeah, probably grain. Yeah. And then way up in the distance there, there's another boat, 2-person canoe. Looks like they're doing a longer multi-day trip as they've got quite a bit of gear strapped to the front and back. So yeah, I've got a few ideas for maybe like 1 or 2 overnight trips I want to try and do this season or this summer, but I do not know if, yeah, I'm not sure. One of them maybe I'll do in like August or something if it's really absolutely scorching, but I'll have to see. Alrighty, just on the outskirts of Kidmansdorf now. Literally a few hundred meters to go. So yeah, next thing, just quickly pull up, eat my 2 sandwiches as quick as I can, and then quickly portage over the weir, and then back down onto the Rhein, into the Aare, and then hopefully the Aare to the Rhein or something. I don't know, I haven't really studied that part of the map. I mean I have, but I haven't studied it in detail. So yeah. Alrighty, so I'm no longer paddling along the Rhein, as when I got to Gebensdorf, Windisch, I did the portage, got my boat down to the water, had my lunch, re-pumped it, everything ready to go, and I don't know what happened, if my energy changed or something, but I just got a pit in my stomach and it just said, you know, a gut feeling just say don't do it, don't go on. And my gut has never let me down before. So what I'm doing is I'm walking down to Turkey, whilst also doing a bit of a recce of the river, because I didn't know that this section you could paddle. So I've just seen 2 kayakers go down, so it is permissible to go. I just want to see what the end of the Rhein in the Aare looks like, because then once I know that, then I can attempt this again when I get back from Wales. So yeah, apologies that I said I was going to do something and didn't do it. I don't know if it was the weather changing or the fact that there might be some rain. I don't normally let that stop me, but I don't know, just my gut just told me something was off today. So yeah, no, well, the river will always be here, so that's the important thing, I guess. So, where there's dragon teeth, such as these, there's normally a bunker, which is, my camera will not pick this up, but over on the other side of the river, just there, is the bunker. Only reason I know is because it is covered in graffiti. So, yeah. Well, there is the Rhein, and that's where it meets with the Aare. with a pillbox right on the corner there, so you can still see a little bit of the camouflage paint on it, but yeah. And then further on downstream is where the Limok joins, so yeah. And as I thought it would, the rain has started a little bit, and that is one of the main factors as well why I didn't want to continue. Rain I don't mind, but yeah, I didn't know how hefty it was going to be, and I didn't want to be on the water if that happened. So yeah, not too far to go now, just under a click and a half to Turkey. Interesting. There is a sign down there that says no motorboats, paddlecraft only. So it means that the portage down at Beermensdorf, Windisch, as I thought, was out of commission, which is why I wasn't too keen on using it. Now that I've seen other boats using it, I think next time that I do the Rhein, I'm doing the Aare as well, 100%. That is happening, especially if I've got good weather. Happy days. Alrighty, so I made it to the train station at Turkey. Thank you very much for joining me on this little mismatch adventure for today. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I made doing it. Please rate, comment, subscribe and all that jazz, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy days.